Hello, everyone. Tuning into the story at Three Little Frogs. Translation House. I lost at Truth or Dare and got punished. I had to grab a random stranger on the street and say, I'm the KILL-ear. I picked the coldest looking guy, the type who wouldn't give a damn about other people's drama. Shaking, I blurted out, I KILE'd that person. I'm the Muir D-ear. The icy dude stared at me for 2 seconds, then slowly pulled out his radio. Suspect surrendering. Yeah, it's me. Wait, hold up. This isn't right. I was still dazed, not reacting fast enough when he clamped down on my shoulder and dragged me along. Get in the car. Oh God, I'm screwed. Snapping back, I thrashed and explained. No, officer, it's just a game. I swear I'm not a KILL-ear. But the cop didn't budge, just gripped tighter. Get in. His voice was stone cold. I was too scared to argue, whimpering. I'm really innocent. My friends are nearby. They can vouch. I messed up. I'll never play this again. Just let me go. He ignored me, hauling me in 3 quick strides to a black car. Door opened, he shoved me inside while radioing, suspect secured in vehicle. I slumped in the back seat, crying without tears. Officer, I really... Shh, he signaled silence, whispering. Play along. You in the car will make the real suspect drop their guard. I froze, then got it, curling up obediently as the cop slid in beside me. No movement outside forever. I got antsy, murmuring, Are you really undercover? Not a trafficker? He glanced. Asking now? A bit late, huh? But as I started panicking, he drawled, Relax, I am a cop. Plus... He eyed me head to toe, smirking slightly. You match the suspect profile we deduced from the blood tests perfectly. I protested. You say that like there's a butt coming, right? He chuckled softly, but before he could speak, the radio crackled. Target spotted. His face hardened. He bolted out the door, yelling back, But I know you're not the KIL-ear, because when the murder happened, you were with me. What? Me with a cop? Zero memory of that, and with a face this hot, no way I'd forget. Digging through my brain, the car door swung open. The cop beckoned, out. I peeked outside. A few guys were cuffing a woman who looked just like me into another vehicle. Spotting me, they signaled the cop, Marcus, remember to drop the girl home. The guy named Marcus Hale nodded, raising a brow at me. Not getting out? Want a real station tea session? Curious, I asked. You nabbed her for Muir D-ear? She looks so fragile. Really the KIL-ear? Marcus was all business. Unrelated civilians can't know case details. I pouted, then remembered. So you said we were together during the Muir D-ear. That makes it my business, right? He didn't hide it. 3 days ago, afternoon, you hit the gym, right? Yeah, that happened. Marcus continued. Same day evening. You boozed at the bar, yeah? I blinked. You were there? Lights were chaotic. How'd you remember my face? Marcus deadpanned. You got hammered, staggered out feeling dizzy, chest tight, sat by the door gasping. Everyone thought you were hyperventilating, told you to breathe through nose and mouth, massage your chest for control. Spot on. Marcus exhaled, his calm cracking. Now tell me, do you remember whose chest you massaged? I'm a blackout drunk. Last bar memory, my hand on something soft. I thought, finally, all that papaya paid off. My boobs grew. But now, turns out I groped this cop's pecs. Seeing Marcus's face darken, I apologized fast. I was wasted that night. Marcus ground his teeth, staring daggers. Just one question. Am I really that flat-chested? His voice dripped despair like I'd committed treason. I waved wildly. No. I was drunk-talking nonsense. I mean, your chest is gorgeous, ripped, powerful, feels amazing, addictive even. Touch once and crave more. Marcus went silent, veins popping. Got it, but can you take your hand off my chest? Oops, I hadn't noticed. Yanked it back, awkward grin. Habit, sorry. Marcus shot me a look. Where's home? I'll drop you. I said my friends waited at the nearby game spot, but eyeing this hunk, I beamed and gave my address. Thanks, Marcus. Home wasn't far, just a regular apartment complex, but Marcus's face twisted oddly. Car stopped at the gate. I unbuckled to thank him, but he pressed my shoulder. Don't rush, I'll walk you in. I teased, wanna linger with me? Marcus glanced, expression unreadable. Which building unit? I pointed. Building 5, Unit 3, not far. Marcus exhaled relief, drove in, parked at the unit. I unbuckled. This time he didn't stop me. I raised a brow. Relieved now? Marcus smiled genuinely. You're sharp. Seeing him happy, I asked, why grill me on my address? Case tied to this complex? Damn, property value's gonna tank. Marcus admitted, victim lived here but far from you. Relieved, I nodded, stepping out. Marcus called, hey. He held out his phone. Swap contacts in case we need your cooperation. I scanned, grinning. I'm Olivia Grant. Marcus arched a brow. Cool, Miss Grant. Stay in touch. I entered Unit 3, peeking through the stair window as Marcus's car vanished. Once gone, I slipped out, heading to Building 9. He played mind games. I'm no fool spilling the truth. But smug at my smarts, footsteps echoed from the stair corner. A shadow blocked me. Marcus, still in black, smile not reaching his eyes. Miss Grant, you're not being honest, are you? In the end, I wound up at the station sipping tea anyway. In interrogation, I nearly bawled. I'm really not involved. You're a guy dropping me home. How could I not guard myself? Single woman living alone? Gotta be careful. Marcus looked frustrated. I'm a cop. What could I do to you? A female officer soothed. Miss Grant, relax. Marcus is just eager to crack the case. No malice. We called you in not as a suspect. Marcus added, just too coincidental. I blinked. What? Marcus sighed. Your real address is Building 9, right? Victim was in Building 9 too. I gasped. My property value. Urgently. Which unit? Not DEA'd at home? No cop cars around lately? Marcus replied, Unit 302, Evelyn Brooks. Not at home. Bludgeoned near work. I jolted. Mrs. Brooks is DEA'd? Marcus raised a brow. You knew her? I nodded, then shook. Not close, but chatted a few times. She lived alone, poor, felt bad, helped out sometimes. Marcus probed. Poor? But this complex, rent or buy, is pricey. How'd she afford it, broke? I scratched my head. No clue. Leaving interrogation, it was dark. Marcus offered, I'll drive you home. I snarked. Not grilling for my unit number this time? He stifled a laugh. Still salty? I doubled down. Wouldn't dare. You're the law. Marcus sighed. I was thoughtless today. Sorry. Sincere, I eased up, muttering, just don't do it again. Marcus chuckled. People dodge cops like plague. You planning a next time? I propped my chin, eyeing him slyly. Maybe because this cop's too hot? Plus. I glanced at his chest meaningfully. Top shelf quality. Tempting to dive in. Marcus fined me an 800-word self-criticism for harassing a public servant. What the hell? I just genuinely dug his pecs. But he wouldn't hear excuses. Demanded it by Friday. I dragged my feet, barely finishing 800 words Friday afternoon and sending. Marcus texted back, Bet this didn't burn a single neuron, huh? Pissed, I replied, Marcus, I owned up properly. You mock instead of praise. Phone buzzed. Him calling, voice lazy with amusement. Fine. Praise, good girl. I huffed. That's it? 2 words? Marcus chuckled. Not enough? Come downstairs. I'll add more. Marcus actually showed. Shocked, I rushed down. His black car waited. Door open, him smoking in the driver's seat, face hazy in smoke. I stared from the unit door. Damn, he's fine. That slouched smoking pose, lazy and seductive. Couldn't resist. Snapped a sneaky pic. Click. Marcus looked up, eyes sharp. Out here. I rubbed my nose, phone in hand. Forgot to mute. Seeing me, he relaxed, stubbed the cig, approached, and ruffled my hair. Scared me. Thought the KILLE are lurking for an ambush. I blinked. What? You didn't catch Mrs. Brooks's murder ear? Marcus roughed my hair harder. The one we grabbed was just a thief. She found the body, stole from it. Not the KIL ear. Chills hit. So the real KIL ear's still out there? Maybe prowling near her place. Wondering. A crash from above. Watch out! Marcus lunged, slamming my shoulder, yanking me into the unit door. Boom. Explosion behind where we stood, shattered flowerpot shards everywhere. Marcus worried. You okay? Hurt? I scrambled from his arms. Fine. He exhaled, looking up. I followed. Stairs pitch black. Nothing visible. Whispering, think someone's up there? Pot thrown on purpose. Marcus nodded, frowning. I got a gun. Worst case, draw it. I pointed upstairs. But this complex has drop incidents. Not intentional. Old folks leave pots on balconies. Wind or wobbly placement knocks them. Marcus griped. What kind of management? Dangerous as hell, no fixes? I shrugged. Old-timers. Nag too much, they fake heart attacks. Marcus shook his head. Unbelievable. He eyed me. You said no one downstairs, even if a KILE. Why target you? Me makes more sense. I grinned. Who knows? Maybe overfed and bored. Marcus laughed. How'd you know the pot wasn't for me? We were inches apart. Nodding, I hid behind him. Let's check. Complex low-rise, 7 floors. Mine top, descending, saw no one. Marcus led up, empty. I spread arms. Told ya. Marcus frowned. Maybe hid. No coincidence like this. You're listening to the story at Three Little Frogs Translation House. I teased. So where'd the KILE hide? No elevator. 1 stairwell. How? Marcus pondered, eyes lighting. 1 spot overlooked easily. He meant Mrs. Brooks's place. At 302 door, I blinked. Here? Marcus backed me up. Yeah, she's DE'd empty. We investigated and left. Perfect hideout. He pulled keys. Management gave him for evidence, but who else has copies? I nodded. If not random KILE knew her, had keys. Marcus signaled farther back, slotted key, pressed handle. Click, door cracked. But his face changed. What? I peeked. Marcus tensed. Unlocked. I guessed. Cops forgot post evidence? He shook. No, pros don't slip. Manager was there. Locked. He eased open, entering. Good lighting. Sunny, but empty. Marcus drew baton. Arm your stun gun. Stay at door. If anyone bolts, don't block. Just self-defend. Nodding, I flicked it on. Buzzing numbed my hand. Place small. Under 3 minutes, he checked, shaking head. No one. I speculated. Maybe snuck out while we hit floors 6 to 7. Marcus, frustrated, phoned. Don't come up. Scour the complex. I scanned Mrs. Brooks's home. Simple, dusty. Eyes hit dining table or mini altar with incense photos. One caught me. Young woman, sneaky shot, face X'd in red marker. Creepy. Who's this? Young Mrs. Brooks? Doesn't match. Marcus tugged. Let's go. Startled, I nearly zapped his gut. Hey, Marcus dodged, pissed yet amused. Trying to end my lineage? I powered down, grinning sheepishly. Wouldn't DR your genes too prime to waste? Marcus pinched my cheek. Waist how? I scratched chin, topic touchy. He snorted, headed out. I meant to pat his shoulder but froze. Marcus, you're bleeding. He checked shoulder, frowning. Pot shard probably explains the sting. I facepalmed. Thick skin much? Hurry, could be deep, hit nerve, trouble. I shoved him down, quick. Marcus casual, if bad I'd be rolling. Sure enough, shallow, tweezers yanked shard. I clutched his shirt, worried rubbing. Stitches? Marcus waved. Tiny nick, stitches? Embarrassing. I frowned. No pain's key, who cares embarrassment? Marcus smiled, poking my cheek. Why so miserable? Mumbling, you got hurt saving me, smiling makes me heartless. Marcus laughed, not that dramatic. Hurt saving folks tons, used to it. I knew he consoled, but eyes glued to his chest. Treating required shirt off. Now half-naked hunk before me, pecs flexing. Damn, dizzy. Olivia, Marcus waved, hearing me? Eyes locked on chest, those nipples jiggling. Olivia. Tone shifted, complicated. You're bleeding. Nosebleed? Panicked. Hot weather? Nothing to do with pecs. I tilted back, but he gripped nape. Don't. Tilted me forward, pinched nose, yelled for ice pack. I stopped. Fine, don't bother others. Marcus held firm. Stay still, blood swallows bad. I pouted, overdramatic, but complied, letting him ice. Olivia Grant. Pathetic, he teased. This sets you off? I glared. Keep talking. I'll be at your chest. Nearby colleague snorted. Marcus's face blackened. Bleed stopped fast. He bandaged dressed. I eyed him. Praise reward? Marcus glanced. BIT me and want reward? I thought BITIN counts as reward. Marcus choked, pinched cheek. Duck brain. While bandaging, cops searched. No suspects. I scratched head. Pot random? Marcus, Brooks's door unlocked. Can't rule out. Hand on my nape, pushed. Let's guy asked, where? Marcus grinned, reward time? Car hit mall, parked at restaurant. I eyed meh. Rewards just food? Marcus raised brow, smirking. What'd you expect, Miss Grant? Awkward grin. Nah, food's great. I love eating. Marcus pointed, about to speak. Little Marcus. Marcus turned, surprised. Professor Finch, you here? I looked 60-ish old man kindly. He waved, just passing. Eyed me curiously. Girlfriend since when? Marcus glanced. I stayed blank. He said, still gossiping. Nah. Professor Finch huffed. No? Why sneak peeks? Marcus introduced. Professor Harold Finch, retired from police tech dept. I polite, hello, Professor. He smiled. Good girl. Marcus smirked, disagreeing. I stealth kicked. Invited. Eating? Join? He waved. No interrupting lovebirds. Hesitated then. Heard recent case seen near here? Marcus surprised. Yeah, why? Professor sighed. Was at station for retirement papers. Overheard. Victim Evelyn Brooks. I knew her. We stunned. Knew? He nodded. Her son schooled with my daughter. Family was fine, but after. After what? We pressed. Professor surprised. You don't know? Not investigated. Paused. Right? They took hush money. Vanished. What? Don't tease. Marcus impatient. Professor spilled. Brooks's son, grade 9, car accident, run over DEA'd. Driver paid big to settle. Then she and hubby disappeared. I frowned. Doesn't add up. I've lived here ages, she longer. Whispered to Marcus. Buy or rent? Marcus bought. Over a decade. I calculated matched son's accident timing. So hush money bought this place. Professor regretful. Brooks honest. Hubby shady. Kid well raised. Tragic. Marcus. Know the driver? Files? Professor shook. Small station cop then. No access. Heard they reported but private settle. Arrogant opponent. Sent lawyer. Signing. Saw real person at gate. Woman. Woman? I recalled Brooks's photo. Exceed woman. Maybe the driver? Described vaguely. He scratched. Can't recall. Glimpse. Years ago. Marcus urged. Anything. Tell me. Professor nodded. New lead. We parted from Professor. Scarfed dinner. Back to station. Before, Marcus dropped me. In car, I asked. Think Brooks's KIL ear is old driver? Why now after years? Marcus shook. Unclear. Leads thin. Might not find driver. About to add. Phone rang. Professor. Marcus thought breakthrough. Post call. Face twisted. What? Curious. Marcus eyed oddly. Professor remembered. Driver's last name Grant, maybe. I blanked. Laughed. Suspecting me? 12 years ago? I was 12, 13. Legs long enough for pedals? Marcus shook. Grant's common. Coincidence, don't worry. I shrugged. Could you get it? Don't frame innocence. Marcus smiled. You're chill. I am? If probed, you're suspect. Near victim, crime near your gym. Last name Grant. Light red, red glow on Marcus's face, eyes deep. Situation's bad, Olivia Grant. I met gaze, innocent blink. Don't frame good folks, Marcus. Suspect MURD-er, need proof. He narrowed eyes. Better not be you. I smiled. Obviously not. Car at my building. Marcus exhaled. Here. Up. I exited, eyeing pot debris. Shudder. If intentional, why? KILL ear here for what in Brooks's place? Stairs dark, thought. Up now, run into KILL ear? Marcus saw me freeze, exited. Scared, I pouted. Duh, who knows if KIL ear's lurking? He shook. Nah, complex under tight watch. Fine, walk me up. Through Brooks's I glanced. Marcus consoled. Locked now, alarmed, no sneaks. Curious, Brooks dead. Why KIL ear return? Marcus, drawers rifled, seeking something. What valuable's worth risking? At door, spotted stain on his sleeve. What's that? Marcus checked. Grease. Dinner probably. Frowned. Sticky. Use your bathroom? I unlocked. She washed. Left quick. From upstairs, watched car exit complex. Days later, Marcus case busy texted sporadically. Sensed Brooks case stalled. Friday noon called tired. Doing what? Twirling green wig. Home. You? Marcus sighed. Exhausted. Field investigating. I. Brooks lead? Thought so. Nope. Per professor, Brooks from Southside pre-accident. Checked old hood. Nothing. She lost son, hubby, alone, mall janitor. Rough life. I sighed. Tragic. Marcus shifted. Home all day? Dinner tonight? New mall spot? Try? Eyed green wig strands nodded. 6 p.m. 6 p.m. His car below. Boarded. He said, detour to professors. Drop retirement docs. Near mall. Quick. I fine. En route. Marcus smiled. Good girl. Friday traffic near 7 at professors. Marcus exited. Back soon. Nodded. 10 minutes tops. Under 5 phone buzzed him. Hoarse. Trouble. Professor's dead. That night, mall backstreet blazed cop lights. Outside tape dared not interrupt. Marcus descended, faces grim, eyes haunted. Professor's body carted, thin white sheet, heartbroken. Just met him, how? Marcus spotted, approached. Sorry, no dinner. I shook. Now? How'd he? Marcus' eyes read. Poisoned. Arrived. He'd stopped breathing, rigid. Sick. Why? M-er-d-er-eed. Marcus shook, nodded. Testing his wine bottle. Looks solo drinking, but off. Cabinet had one washed glass. Professor OCD, stuff sized precisely, but dining chair off standard. Got it? So drinking with someone who erased traces. Marcus firm. Exactly. Exhaled. Staying for scene. Drive my car home. Careful. Took keys, left. Next evening he called. Downstairs. I keys coming. August heat. Him by flower bed. Face shadowed. Long. Handed keys. Marcus slow. Haven't eaten. Eyed his dark circles helpless. Starving yourself? Come on, I drive. Mall food. No refusal. Let me pull him up. Take keys. Passenger seat. He said, flipped professor's place. Found suspect trace. Buckling. What? Marcus stared. Hair strand. K-I-L-L ear likely female. I paused. More? Marcus eyed open glove box, pulled recorder pen. This too. Recording what, Olivia Grant? Seeing pen, surprised but clicked. Checked dash cam. Marcus nodded, fiddling. Recording what? I countered. Dash cam clued you, suspecting me, or from start. Marcus complex. Why a grudge? Old driver wasn't you, right? No answer. Asked. Why suspect? Brooks case. No time alibi. You're my witness. Marcus shook. Jim to scene. Minutes away. Backdoor discreet. With mall familiarity. Slip out mid-change shower. K-I-L-L return. Professor? Why K-I-L-L him? Marcus bitter. Our meet. No dinner invite. No old case slip. Woman he saw, tied to you. Sister? Mom? Closer. You pegged him threat. Old case reopened bad. Family can't afford cover up now. Truth out. No one escapes. Marcus cold. Olivia uninvolved? Why K-I-L-L? Stupid move? I eyed. Saying I M-U-R-D or read, Marcus. Professor. No alibi home. Hair green like my wig. DNA nails me. Can't run? Marcus exhaled, complex. Surrenders you're out. I'll help. Get it? I tilted. Help? Marcus nodded. Self-surrender lightens. I'll push. No death for you. I eyed his icy face, smiled. Sure that green hair's mine? 'Cause you think I left it? Marcus frowned. Still denying? Framing me? I shook. Just facts. Pulled green wig snippet from bag, shrugged at paling Marcus. Wig making lately. Your comb hair mix real synthetic. No DNA match. Showed phone surveillance. Professor death day. Not home. Workshop all day. Called for dinner. Just arrived. Far complex. Cams prove. No 10-minute leaves. No crime time. Marcus ugly. So? You think I framed you? I wide-eyed. Duh? Obvious, Marcus. Post-professor. Workshop non-stop. Cams no frame fear. Marcus sneered malicious. Post-meet you acted well, Olivia. Guarding me since. I smirked earlier. Pot drop. Slow. Any cop situation like that leaves weak girl like me below. One exit. Wait back up. K-E-L-L ear trapped. But you insisted up, dragged me. Why? Pre-reward call, you snuck Brooks, rifled stuff. Pot random, but exploited. Got me in 302. Later fingerprints yours, excuse. Planted mine too? Marcus ice. Proof? I smiled. Sleeve stain, not grease. Liquid incense. Snuck in, saw woman's photo, agitated, spilled burner. Clear liquid darkens with light heat, like oil on sleeve. Scrolled phone. Designer. Workshop girls no sense. Spilled once, colleagues remove her like your bathroom soap. Washes incense. Clean sleeve. Suspicious. Marcus sneered. Incense convicts me. Added. Even Brooks time. Couldn't K-I-L-L professor. Southside, old hood. No poison window? I blinked. Who said you K-I-L-L'd professor? Never claimed. Marcus narrowed, chilling. Right. No proof. All fabrication. Olivia, framing cop's crime. Professor not murdered. I eyed his smugness, sighed. Guess right. Professor S-U-I-C-I-D. Or threatened eternal silence for daughter's safety. Eyed Marcus. He realized something. Like Grant woman or real driver. Old driver you, right? Arrogant woman postmom? Sis? Kin? Mocked curious. Rich kid life sweet. No chains, no struggles, no worries. Crime big, always cleaned, huh? Marcus furious, eyes knives. Bullshit? Know my salary? You're listening to the story at Three Little Frogs Translation House. I laughed. Salary? Lifestyle shows. Eat, wear, ride. Unnoticed 'cause normal for you, Marcus. Fancy clothes, not cop pay. Designer, no fabrics. Shirt thousands, not one off. From meat, you blind Marcus. Used to luxury cleanup smooth sales. Spotting Brooks, recognized his son's K-I-L-L ear. She collapsed, maybe curse threatened. You raged, K-I-L-E, Jim fake normal, but feared evidence, snuck home search. Found me nearby, Grant name, frame plan. Professor, recalled threat. That call not Grant woman, your danger. Can't take threats, only dish. Like daughter's life for his SUSUICD. Post-death, stage sloppy scene, poison illusion, frame me. Brooks maybe impulse, professor premeditated. Surrender? I'm D.E. Ed, you free of old sins. I eyed his dark eyes, scoffed. Marcus, still deny? Proof innocent? Marcus black-eyed. Olivia, dumb women charm more. I charming's fine, beast charming? No. Marcus relaxed, lounged. 12 years ago, 16, fresh Canadian license. Forgot here 18 min. Whatever. Raced hills, who checks? Brooks's son prude, idiot. Saw me drive, underage, threatened report. Block car, I accelerated, no dodge. Marcus, sports car mom gifted, 0 to 60 under 4 sex. 4 sex, 1 life gone. Brooks hubby slick, greedy coward. Mom said unintentional, minor, cops powerless. Settle? 3 million. Marcus sneered, 3 mil lifetime sum for them. Hubby jumped, son worth less than cash. Professor narrowed, recalled grant woman unseen son. Probe so mom checked. Daughter works mom's firm, Europe training. Europe's risky, robber MURDE terror, no return normal. I laughed. Blunt threat? No wonder professor helpless. Marcus fiddled recorder. Record me for station? Think you can? Smug. 12 years ago safe, now too. I sighed. First curse. Beast, you deserve DE8th. Eyed his doubt, shook phone. Live stream era who cries injustice IRL? Idiot. Light hit his ashen face. Screen flooded curses. Folks dug his family. Big shot entrepreneurs. Net storm. Comments flew. Trash family top to bottom. Parents scum too. Whistleblowers, cops raiding. My hood near parents' firm. Cop cars swarming. Good. Whole fam jailed neat. I read, laughed. Netizens full justice. Marcus choked me. Pretty face twisted. Worrying others? Olivia DEH wish? Mad. Couldn't behave? I got cash. Treat you right. Life you want. Why this? Pain spread. Vision black. Thinking end. Glass shattered. Bullet grazed my ear. Blood spray. Hidden cops protected finally acted. Never alone. Grip loosened. Marcus slumped, incredulous at chest hole. Blood splashed me. I smiled sadly. Touched his cooling face hoarse. Marcus, admit. Your words tempted. But over temptation, I want peace. Over promises, trust law, justice. We got conscience, morals, supreme power, sacred, untouchable. Cop lights pierced night. Door yanked. Cops pulled me from suffocating dark. Rubbed throat. Looked up. Dawn breaking horizon. Sunrise arrives. Fair light misses no corner. Dark ashes. One day, west wind scatters under sun. Thanks for listening at Three Little Frogs Translation House. If you enjoyed, give us a like and subscribe. Your support fuels our team.